Oh yeah, welcome to my little hidey hole. Hi, welcome to my shed. This is where I come out to play. It's my office as well. So it's just my peace of mind where I come to relax. I don't always make anything or do anything. I've always got multiple projects on the go. There's too many. I've started a desk. They've got seats for a canoe that need to be rethreaded and painted. More bits for a desk. Beginnings of a coat hanger. Yeah, just go on the wall. So it'll go on a piece of red gum. We'll just cut it off halfway through, split them down the middle, smooth it up a little bit. It'll be fairly rustic, or agricultural. But then it'll just go inside in the house. I don't have anywhere to hang my coats when I come in the back door. I don't use a lot of machinery because I actually like to work with hand and I find it therapeutic. So coming out and cutting stuff and shaving stuff and using a chisel, it's more about just me enjoying myself than actually really making something. On the outside you've got actually some old bit of lead and nails. They used to patch these in the old days with lead and tacks. If I was with Grandpa currently, Grandpa grew up during the Depression, and so everything, he didn't have much, so he'd pull those out and reuse them if he could. So that's the sort of thing Grandpa would do. Teaches you value. So it's a different time, different place. So not always about building something, it's just messing about the book. Playing with tools. I was given a canoe and it's all the old, the rope's sort of a bit perished, so we're going to replace the rope, but I'm going to put slightly larger rope in it. I found I made another canoe with really thin string. A bit hard on your backside. So I'm going to go for something a little more comfortable, a little bit wider. And so that's that at the moment. I've always liked boats, and specifically wooden boats. I can remember when we were kids, we used to go to Balnarring for our holidays. Dad took us into the old boatyard down at Mordialloc and walked in there, and the guys were working on a schooner. So I remember walking in, seeing the schooner on the left-hand side, and there was a mast on a series of horses, a solid wooden mast, which would have been longer than the shed. And just dirt floor, shavings all over it, and that still sticks in my mind as something that I was really impressed with. Never really chased it for a long time, and then in 2007 I went up to Sydney with the idea of working with boats, working with woodworks, specifically timber boats. It was something that I'd always enjoyed as a kid, and so when I went up there, I got a job first of all in a marina, and then a friend that actually introduced me and did a lot of woodwork with me. Another friend of the family was having a boat, worked on a boatyard, and I got a job there. So I actually started working in a boatyard that actually specialised in timber boats.